All right, hi guys. This is for my SEC 405 Social Studies Methods course with Dr. Ward. Um, so I just have to answer two questions for a video and submit it on YouTube and Canvas. So let's get started. So the first question is, why is it important to teach social studies? So for as social studies teachers, I think it's important to learn social studies because it teaches students the bias of information that is out there. I mean, in today's world, there's so much information, and we have so much access to sources at the end of our fingertips that there are times where some sources are either very good or not very reliable. And I think as for history, social studies teachers, it kind of it's important for us to analyze and pick out the main points and determine which information is wrong and which information is correct in order to get accurate historical information. It teaches us the knowledge of world affairs as well. I think it's important for us to know like what's going on in the world around us, not only in the United States, just because it does affect everybody, regardless of how old you are. Obviously, if you're younger, you probably, the younger generation probably doesn't realize it yet, but it does affect them as well as far as the economy and politics and anything historical, social studies related. And also, finally, I said, oh yeah, for like an example, teaching economics was a good example because it provides us like knowledge for making decisions in our everyday lives with the limited sources that we have available. And another example is anthropology. I feel like teaching anthropology, I mean, that's the study of humans, where we originally came from, those theoretically, at least. So I feel like that's important to understand as humans, like, I guess, where we developed, I guess, from an anthropological perspective. I can't talk, I'm sorry, but I think it's important to understand like the development of humans, how far we've come as a human race, and just like teaching a historical aspect through that. I feel like it's important because it's like you teach it from like the advancements in technology. You say like, oh, okay, like we go from walking on all fours to being smarter and more developed, more advanced, being able to stand upright and being able to, like I just said, being more technologically advanced, being able to hunt, and then eventually being able to gather and settle down and just evolve, basically. So that's that first question. And the second question is, what do you see, think, and wonder about NCSS themes? So after doing the other assignment, looking at the standards themes, I realized that social studies has an impact on all grade levels because students need to understand the value of time as well as understanding like different cultures and values and other lifestyles. At least that's when we and talking about like other religions and knowing their like beliefs and customs and just having like a broad like diverse and having like I guess an open mind and seeing things from basically other people's perspectives. That was from themes 1 and 3 that I got from in the NCSS themes, talking about the cultures and different cultures and lifestyles. But anyway, I just always thought that like content standards and the curriculum standards were the same, but at least for a long time. But I realize now that they're two different things. after reading the themes, and I think that basically social studies is important because, like I said before, it affects not only you. You may not think it doesn't apply to you, but it does. It affects everyone and everything else around you. So that's why I just feel like social studies is such an important subject. It may not be important as probably English, where they teach you how to read and write, but it's still ranked high on at least my list as far as importance of teaching and learning social studies and learning, like I said before, what goes on in the world. And there's so much that goes into social studies that people need to take into consideration on a day-to-day basis in their everyday lives. But yeah, that's all, and thank you all for watching.